On to part 7 of our cowl then, and you will have finished on a double crochet row after the last section. So we're going to go ahead and join our yarn, ready for the next part, which is the trinity stitch. Once you've joined your yarn, you'll work a double crochet in that first stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And we're then going to double crochet 3 together, but we're going to start in the stitch that we've just worked in. So to do this, you insert your hook, grab your yarn, pull through. Insert your hook in the next available stitch, grab your yarn and pull through. And then you'll have 3 loops on the hook. You then insert your hook in the next available stitch, grab your yarn and pull through. You'll have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops and then chain 1. I'll show you that again. Working into the stitch you've just worked into, insert your hook, grab your yarn, pull through. Then insert your hook into the next available stitch, grab your yarn and pull through. And then insert your hook into the next available stitch, grab your yarn and pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook and chain 1. And again then, inserting your hook into the last stitch worked, grab your yarn, pull through, insert your hook in the next available stitch, grab your yarn, pull through, insert your hook in the next available stitch, grab your yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook and chain 1. Final time for that, just to make sure that you've got it. Insert your hook in the last stitch worked, grab your yarn and pull through. Insert your hook in the next available stitch, grab your yarn and pull through. Insert your hook in the next available stitch, grab your yarn and pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook and chain 1. So you're going to repeat that pattern of double crochet 3 together, chain 1, working up first part into the last stitch worked all the way along the row. Here we are at the end then, just working another double crochet 3 together, working in the last stitch worked first and followed by a chain and then another cluster of double crochet 3 together, and you will find that that one ends in the last stitch. You don't do a chain 1 on that one, you just finish it with a double crochet in the same stitch. You then want to turn your work and chain 1, and we're going to work that same pattern again. It's the step. This pattern only has the 1 row that you repeat over and over. So as a reminder then, in that first stitch we're going to work a double crochet. We're then going to go straight into a double crochet 3 together, starting in that same stitch, and then the next available stitch, and then you're working into a chain stitch. You do work into your chain stitches on this row. They can be a little tricky if you've pulled them a bit tight, so beware of that. Yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook and chain 1. So we're then going to insert our hook into the last stitch worked and grab the yarn and pull through the next stitch, and you're working going into a chain for your third stitch, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on the hook and chain 1. Once again then, insert your hook into the last stitch worked, into the next available stitch and into the next available stitch, which will be a chain stitch, grabbing your yarn and pulling through each time for 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 4 and chain 1. And you'll just repeat that pattern throughout each row, remembering to not, at the ends of the row, to not do the chain 1 after the final cluster. Just a reminder then of the end of each row, you'll work your cluster of double crochet 3 together, followed by a chain, and then in the last 3 stitches you'll double crochet 3 together again, only this time we won't do a chain 1, we'll go straight into that last stitch and do a double crochet. Chain 1, then turn your work. You're then going to repeat that pattern until you've reached your desired length. Now this is the last section of the blanket, so you have 7 stripes of different stitches. The next section that will drop will be the border, which will be working all the way around the pattern. Have fun with this one, and I'll see you on Friday.